Letting the walking do the talking. That's what hundreds of people did in Seattle today to protest a comment made by a Toronto police officer. As KOMO 4's Elizabeth Din shows us, it's a movement with a provocative name and a point to prove.
Sounding off on posters, this large crowd met up for the first ever Seattle Slut Walk. It's modeled after the first one that took place in Toronto, which was in response to a police officer saying women should avoid dressing like sluts in order to not be victimized.
There's just too much of a culture of blaming the victim of a crime.
Jessie Murray, one of the organizers, knows that feeling.
I always thought it was my fault too, and now I know it wasn't.
These two friends are proudly wearing what they normally wear on a night out.
Just because a woman feels comfortable in her skin and likes to show off her body doesn't mean that, men have the right to make inappropriate comments or make sexual advances without consent or permission.
The walkers demanded attention going from Capitol Hill through downtown.
It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter how you present yourself. You should be safe.
Feeling safe and accepted is what the DeCaros want their children to learn after they drove them here from Lake Stevens.
Just because they dress a certain way, you shouldn't be able to treat them a certain way.
A message carried on by a woman who said no woman ever asks to be attacked.
Do you want to know why I was raped? I was raped because a rapist raped me. That's it.
I talked to some bystanders who said they thought this whole thing looked a bit silly, but there were others who told me they thought it was very eye-opening and the message was very, very clear. In Seattle, Elizabeth Din, KOMO 4 News.